YouTube! What's good, YouTube? It's King back in this thing. If you guys are new here to the channel, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all your support. Really helps the channel get out there so more people can be exposed to the truth. More people can see who Trump really is. See, because we're living in a time right now where all of Trump's negative stuff is being highlighted and all his positive stuff is being suppressed. And people really aren't seeing stuff like this. Okay, people really don't expect him to be loved by the black community or loved by Hispanics and get a bunch of people in Philly and in the Bronx and all these places. People, they don't expect that, especially when the media is owned by the left and is over here just putting Trump on blast and saying how much of a terrible person he is and comparing him to the mustache man and all that kind of stuff. You know, people are not. They really don't know what's going on. It's easy to be misled in these deceiving times, okay? And as far as the leader of the left, somebody's name was Buck Fiden. I was cracking up at that. That was hilarious. As far as him, everything bad on his part can be felt by the everyday American now, but is being suppressed by the media, and all his positives, well, if there are any, are being made mainstream. So, yeah, I really can't even think of any positives of Biden, to be honest with you. But that's just me, you know, or is it? You guys let me know down below in the comments, all right? Who is your favorite president? Who do you think is going to win the election? Comment that down below, okay? And so with no further ado, guys, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe. Stay tuned for the whole video. I will be giving my own thoughts and commentary throughout the entire video, especially on the back end. So stay tuned for that, all right? If you guys are new here, welcome to the King Squad. Be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. We're proactive, productive, and disciplined. You see these words on the wall? We do that every day. And so let's get into the video.
Hey guys, it's Matt Miller with American Wire, and check out what happens when Donald Trump crashes a frat party at Iowa State University. This goes against everything that the media says about Trump. Watch it right here.
They're chanting his name? What? Oh, they're gonna hate this.
Great looking people. Thank you, everybody.
No! The raging liberals. What do you mean they're chanting his name?
Oh, look, my man is here. Come on, I gotta do it.
How you doing, President Trump? What do you think about this? All these students here.
This is some turnout.
Yeah.
I guess the youth likes Trump, but we love Iowa.
Woo! Let's run it back.
Come on, I gotta do it.
How you doing, President Trump? What do you think about this? All these students here.
This is some turnout.
Yeah.
I guess the youth likes Trump, but we love Iowa. We just left South Dakota last night. It was an amazing evening. We got a wonderful endorsement, as you know, from the governor. And we're here. This reception's been incredible.
A lot of these students are talking about the cost of living, gas.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
What Biden did with
Gasoline's
oil.
going up.
Yep.
Gasoline's going up. Your heating's going up. Everything. We're going to bring it all the way down where I had it. We're gonna do a little bit of drilling. I can tell you that right away. But no.
Honestly, I didn't even know there was a tax on tips. All right, that's really what I wanted to say. Okay, but I didn't know there was a tax on tips. So I was listening to Trump doing his speech in Philly. You know, he said he was going to get rid of the tax on tips. I was like, I didn't even know there was a tax on tips. That's insane. Why would there be a tax on tips? It's a tip. Hey, I like the work you did for me, man. I threw in a couple extra dollars for you. Like that. Why would there be a tax on tips? That's insane. What the heck? You know what I mean? Like, what the flip? I'm excited to see Trump back in office. We definitely need common sense back in office. You know, common sense ain't common, especially in these dark days. You know, prayers out to everybody's family. Keep God first. Stay prayed up out here. Faith, family, freedom, all that stuff, all of the above.
Gasoline's going way up. Way up. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. We'll let you walk around here. I know you're a busy man.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
We'll see you. Yes, sir. Thank you. We love
How you doing, sir? Good to see. Yeah. Wow, that's good stuff. Hey.
you have one of these yet?
This is the same person they say, oh, he's a criminal, treason. I don't want a criminal for president. Ah! Rage. Oh my gosh, man. This is the same guy. It's really amazing to me, you know, that he continues to thrive through all of it. He continues to push through. He doesn't have to be the president, okay? And he consistently just pushes through to put his foot down and, you know, be there for the people, the American people, which is just beautiful to me and absolutely amazing. So, you know, Trump has my vote.
I'll have one. I will have one. Are you kidding me? Nice, well done one. Very well. Look at the grill team. Woo! I didn't know what they were talking about. This is grill team 6. That's beautiful. Grill team 6, man. So how do you do with that? Good.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Did you bring this over to the game?
Yeah, we take it everywhere on campus.
Oh, I see.
Want a quick one?
Yeah, go ahead. Give it. I'll share it. Come on. Give me a one. I'll tell you what. Give me one that's well done. How much of the well done?
What's the burger? There you go. What's the burger?
I'll flip it.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh. He's not only the president, he's a chef. Yo, he's not only the president, he's a chef. He's a chef. That's tough. That's tough. With the damage that's been done in the country, we're definitely going to need, I believe a Doug in Exile said this, we're definitely going to need Trump in office too, because like it's going to take some real work that needs to be done to get things back in shape from all the damage that was done during Biden's term. You got to really keep praying and stay and just be proactive too, because who's after Trump? Hopefully Vivek or Byron Donalds. We'll see. We'll see.
That's great, huh?
What do you guys think? Comment down below.
Nice to meet you.
That's tough.
So the whole time I'm watching this, I'm thinking about what would happen if Joe Biden tried to do the same thing, which I think is a totally fair comparison because these guys are both running for the same office. And, you know, it's fair to compare them in that way. Would Joe Biden be able to walk up on a frat party and just start chilling out with everybody and getting along so well with everyone? I don't think so. I think it would be a very awkward and weird situation. And I think that, you know, he'd have to be helped out a lot by his assistants and the people that deal with him. Probably wheel him around a little bit to get the photo shoot that he needs to look like he's having fun. But he wouldn't be able to throw footballs like this or go over and start cracking jokes and being like witty and with it. He's just not that guy. He is, you know, he's basically Weekend at Bernie's. Even just the idea of him trying to relate to college students or even just relate to average everyday Americans is laughable. And that lies where Trump is so effective because he relates to average Americans. I mean, clearly, that's why he won in 2016. That's why his base is bigger than ever. He's not becoming president to help the elitist class in Washington, D.C. get richer. He actually has a platform that speaks to average Americans and the interest of average Americans. And I think that that's exemplified by his ability to just walk up in a situation like this to a bunch of guys hanging out, and he fits right in, and they love him. I mean, look at the energy in this video. Are they putting on a show, or do you think that that looks real? To me, it looks real. It looks like a bunch of guys that that honestly and genuinely support Trump, and unapologetically too. I mean, I'm imagining that these are all college students. So being on a college campus, being that age when you're surrounded by so many other young people, Gen Z people that are liberal culturally, and there's that kind of left-wing bullying where if you are a Trump supporter and you're young, you're on a college campus, you're pressured to disavow Trump. You're pressured to rip into conservatives and laugh at people who watch Fox News and boomers and things like that. That's just the norm. To actually be a young conservative, especially a young conservative in an academic setting, you have to have a lot of bravery. You have to be kind of bold and be willing to put yourself out there, because it's not the norm. And even if it is, if there's a silent majority of people who maybe aren't left-wing radicals, aren't part of the bullies, they are bullied into silence. And that's what I encountered on my college campus. It seemed like probably most of the kids didn't agree with the woke agenda that was pretty strong throughout a lot of my classes and on campus, but they also didn't want to stick their necks out to speak out against it, because there's a lot of social risk that comes along with that. So it's good to see in this video these guys, young guys on a college campus, openly supporting Trump, inviting him to the frat house, and not really caring probably whatever backlash. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there were protests at that frat house because of this event. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments. Do you think Joe Biden could pull something like this off? Would he even have a chance, or what would it look like if he tried to do it? I think it would be a total circus. It would be a huge mistake, and his campaign would never let it happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.
You know, if Joe Biden was out here like this, I think that he'd have people carrying him around everywhere. I'd actually genuinely be scared to see him try to take part in any of these activities, because I think that he would kind of like fall face flat like a mannequin falling off of its stand. That's kind of what strikes in my mind. And I think it would just be, you know, just a laughing stock. And I think it would make for more memes, quite frankly. So that's that. I don't wish ill will on anyone. And, just let me clarify that. But I do think that's what would happen. And I do think it would be, to some degree, laughable. So that's that. As far as Trump goes, I really think that it's pretty cool to see. So I want to address two things. I completely know exactly what the commentator is saying in this video, because I experienced that myself. Like when Trump first ran for presidency and all that kind of stuff, I wasn't really into politics, but the bullying from the left, I thought it was like, I was like, of course I'm gonna just jump in with everybody hating on Trump. It's a trend to not like Trump. All right, cool. I'm gonna join in on the fun. I want to sing the songs. I want to be a part of the fish fry. Yeah, I'll just jump in on the fun. Oh my gosh. And then I got older, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Then I got into the real world. And then I started looking around like, wait a minute. Is it just me, or does it seem like the rent went up $500? Is it just me, or does it seem like groceries turned into car notes? Is it just me, or does it feel like everybody's kind of stressed out and anxious? Is it just me, or does it seem like everybody's hitting on hard times? Why does it seem like people's cars start looking more falling, like they're falling apart more in certain areas? Why does it seem like people are more pressed? Why does it seem like that? And then I realized, I was like, oh, you can thank the left. And that's that. And so, for myself, I had originally just jumped into the trend of, oh yeah, man, F Donald Trump, all the songs and all that kind of stuff. I jumped into that. But as I got older, I was like, oh wait, nah, let me see what Trump is talking about. Let me see what Trump is talking about. Cause I'm not with all this rainbow, increased taxes kind of nonsense. I was like, and the Transformers coming after kids. I like watching Transformers in the Michael Bay movies, despite their actual ratings of those. Shout out to Michael Bay. But I don't like seeing these individuals sit here and program these little kids. I don't stand with that, quite frankly. I'm 110%, I believe in Yeshua, God, shout out to Christ. That's the reason he's the reason I woke up this morning. Every day is a blessing. I woke up this morning. I'm breathing. I got the breath of life in my body. That's just, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But that's how everything registers within me, and I don't like seeing these people take advantage of these little kids, man. It just doesn't sit right with me. So you take a look at what's happening in California. You can lose your kids, when you're trying to protect your kid. That's insane to me. That's absolutely insane to me. So those are some of the things that really really started that drive in me to really take a look at, okay, what does Trump stand for? Let me see what he's about. As far as another thing I liked about this video was I really liked how Trump gets hands-on with the people. He wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. And I think that says a lot about him. Him flipping burgers, as, kind of humorous as that is, it actually says it speaks volumes if you think about it, because that said he's not afraid to get down in the mud with the people and get his hands dirty. And it's something so small like that speaks volumes. That's how it hit me. So, that was just some food for thought that I saw. I see him, he's throwing the footballs at everybody and stuff like that. He's signing them. He's shaking hands. He's in the crowd with the people. And I thought that was pretty dope. Some other thoughts I have about Trump are the fact that I really think Trump is genius. I think he's a genius, quite frankly. I think he's an excellent businessman. And I think that he's really smart because, he knows how to really connect to the average American, whereas, you take a look at his background, I don't think he was ever really an average American. Like, this guy was born rich, you know what I mean? And for him, I think he found a lane and he stuck with it and he ran with it and he runs it. And I think he also, got hands-on with the people to really see and started really digging in to see what they're going through. Those are my own personal thoughts and opinions, some things that I admire about Trump and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, you guys comment down below what you think, what would have happened if Biden was over here, throwing footballs at everybody. Would he be leaving in a stretcher, or what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen? What do you think that would look like? And what was the shift in you to really push for Trump? Or maybe you were already part of conservatives or Republican Party, or maybe independent leaning conservative, leaning Republican. But yeah, what was the shift if you had one? These are things that I always find curious. I always find very interesting. But yeah, comment down below. I love seeing everybody's comments. Thank you to everyone who watched this video all the way through, left a positive comment, shares these vids. We're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. So definitely be sure to share that. Shout out to the King Squad. You guys never fail. You guys are always showing up and showing out. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, definitely be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.